Alright, so what's up, y'all? It's Derek Branch here of Memphis Wire on Sports View 360. I just want to talk about what was put out by Action Network's college football reporter / insider Brett McMurphy. Yesterday, Action Network was, I believe, the only major outlet that put out the win totals for the teams, for all the teams in college football this season, Power 4, Group of 5 conferences. And for the American, he had, I believe it is, based on the polls, Memphis is the projected favorite to win the conference. But the win total is only 8.5. Yes, Memphis at 8.5, Tulane at 7 wins, UTSA 7.5, 7 wins. Yeah, 7 wins. Rice 6.5, 6 wins. FAU, I believe, 6 wins. 6 wins, 5 wins. Charlotte, 3 wins. But what's interesting about that 8.5 is that 8.5 wins is that that might not be enough to get into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of blink why, they went that way with the 8.5 for Memphis. Maybe, they look at the Tulane game as a game where they can get tripped up at. Florida State is another game, a game where they probably going to lose. USF on the road, factors like that. But other teams that, and I'll talk about this later on in the future, God willing, but there are teams outside of the AAC, the American, that have, and that are in the Group of 5 that have softer schedules than what Memphis has. You're dealing with less parity in Memphis and American in the AAC, but we'll see. But I don't know how the fans will feel about winning 8.5 games, and winning the conference this season and not make the playoffs. Would they still view that as a disappointment or a success? And Ryan still feels it coming off a huge year. Won 10 games, double-digit wins, got the program back to double-digit wins for the first time since 2019. Played on national TV in the bowl game, got huge rating numbers from that. A lot of people was talking about you again after that win over Iowa State, and you have ridden the momentum. Look what's transpiring right now with the FedEx deal. You're able to get the Tennessee Vol to commit to Memphis. Not just any Tennessee Vol player. Their top linebacker, their leading tackler. And to me, that kind of a move like that, I think pushes you over the top. There are some holes that I'm concerned about with the roster on defense, especially on the back end. But I like what I see so far, But if you're into betting or anything like that, sports betting, I'll take the over with that 8.5, man. I think they're going to win more than that, Now, I think to get into the playoffs, I think you'll only have to lose at least 1 or 2 games for that, to get that, Group of 5, become the Group of 5 representative. I think a 10 or 11 win team is going to be able to get in with only, a minimum of 1 or 2 losses. Because teams outside of the American that Memphis got to deal with, but compete with to get that slot, got softer schedules. And I'll talk about that in the future in an article on the Sports View 360 website. But There are teams with softer schedules than Memphis, or what Memphis has. You know, teams that don't play a Florida State. You know what I'm saying? Memphis, in the conference, we have to deal with, you know, USF could be competing for that spot. UTSA, Tulane, but Tulane has a tough slate as well, out of the conference slate as well. They play Oklahoma, you know. So we'll see how everything plays out, man. But I think Memphis is going to go way over that 8.5 win total. And they may be doing that just to be safe. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it play out, man. But I take the over, man. I take them to go over 8.5 victories on the season. I do expect them to compete and win the AAC this season. But you never know how things play out once the season kicks off, where, you know, injuries occur. You know, you find out you have more weaknesses on your roster that you didn't think you have, you know, leading up to start of the regular season. So we'll see how it's gonna all transpire, man. But like I said, if you definitely into betting and all that, I would take the over on that situation. You know, Memphis go over 8.5 wins. Tulane is at 7, I believe. You know, they don't expect much improvement from Charlotte. You know, Charlotte gave Memphis a tough game last year, but they only see 3 wins for Biff Poggi's squad. So we'll see how it play out, man. That's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Let me know how you feel. As a Memphis Tigers football fan, do you think they'll go over the 8.5 win total, or you think it's going to stay right where it's at? Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.